My wife cheated on me and asked for a divorce to get half of the assets when I won the lottery, but she didn't count on one thing. However, a few months ago, when I was at my parents' house, I bought one, and to my surprise, I won the accumulated prize, which was about $3 million. I was naturally ecstatic, didn't know how to react, and we had a celebration at my parents' house. When I got back home, I told my wife, and she was also happy, asking if I was sure about it, and I said yes. The next day, she disappeared. I sent several messages, and she didn't respond to any of them. A few days later, I received divorce papers. When I told my parents, they basically scolded me, saying they had warned me that she would do to me what she did to the others, but then they comforted me. However, there's a detail in this. In my country, you can only play the state lottery if you live in the state. As I was at my parents' house, I used my mother's name to play the lottery, so, technically, the ticket belongs to her. My wife doesn't know this, and my mother said she would only cash it out and give me the money when the divorce is finalized. Tomorrow is the divorce court, and she will finally find out that she won't get a cent of the money, and I'm looking forward to that. Yesterday, we finally had the divorce court. She was flaunting it from the beginning, mocking me, saying how foolish I was to have believed her, knowing that she had done the same thing with all her previous husbands, and that I couldn't do anything now. I just laughed, said okay, and took my seat. The division of assets went smoothly. I lost some things, of course, but with the lottery money, these losses meant practically nothing in my budget. Finally, when the judge finished listing the items that would go to each person, of course, he never mentioned the lottery money. My ex-wife was confused and asked if he had forgotten about it, and upon checking again, he said there was no lottery money in my name. At that point, she started making a scene. She said it was impossible and that I was definitely hiding the money, and this was a crime, and I should be arrested. That's when my lawyer began to speak. He said that I, his client, didn't have any money in my name. My parents had signed the ticket, so by law, the ticket and the money belonged to them, and my ex-wife had no rights to it. She turned pale after hearing this. She sat down, thought for a few minutes, talked to her lawyer, and left. Now, she's sending me numerous messages, saying that she's changed her mind and wants to annul the divorce. I told her not to do that because now that I've seen who she really is, I don't want to be near her. She tried to send voice messages crying, saying that she realized I was the love of her life, but I simply blocked her.